Okay, next. Two contractors were hired to retrofit the gateway arch. The arch is parabolic in shape, 630 feet high and 630 feet across at the bottom. Using the point on the ground directly below the apex of the arc as the origin, define the equation of the arc. So, by the way, sa board exam, nung lumabas ito sa board exam, given na yung equation. So, dito, ipakita rin natin paano kung hindi given yung equation. No? So, gawa natin ang equation. So, one contractor's idea is to erect scaffolding in the entire space under the arch so that the retrofit crew can easily climb up and down to any point on the arch. The other contractor thinks there is too much space under the arch to make the scaffolding effective. No? To compute the cost of scaffolding, the contractors need to determine the area under the arch and find the area in square feet. So, pinapahanap lang yung area under the arch. Alright. So, una, drawing muna natin yung arch. So, sinabi niya naman na parabolic yung shape ng arch. Ito, kunwari yun. Okay? So, sabi niya, yung height tsaka yung width ng arc is known. So, this is both 630. Okay? Tapos, before we can calculate the area, because obviously here, kailangan, actually, pwede na nating ma-solve, no, yung area ng netong nandito, area nito. Okay? Kung na-recall lang sana natin yung area ng parabola, tapos na to. So, kunyari may parabola ka na ang base ay B, ang height ay H. Ang area niyan is 2/3 base times height. Okay? Tapos na sana yun. Yun lang yung sagot. Hindi nyo kailangan yung equation. So, 2/3 ng base times height. Okay? Yun lang yung sagot. Okay? Kaya kung alam mo yung area ng parabola, okay na, sagot mo na. Hindi mo na kailangan mag-integrate, no? Pero sa examiner dito, kaya niya nga binigay yung equation, no? Binigay yung equation ito eh. Hindi ko lang sinama. Kasi parang ang gusto niya, i-solve mo siya using integral. So siguro kinuha niya tong problem na to from an integral calculus book, no? Anyway, no problem. Kung halimbawa na hindi mo to alam, at least meron tayong secondary option. So ang secondary option is gawan muna natin to ng equation tapos i-solve natin yung area niya using integration. So to create an equation of the curve, first you have to decide where you put your coordinate axis. Sinabi niya naman na yung origin daw is below the apex. So nandito sa ground, tapos below ng apex. So nandito. Ito yung origin, no? So ito yung y-axis, ito yung x-axis. So ibig sabihin yung vertex na to is nasa 0, 630. No? Tapos, isa pa, dahil ang parabola ay symmetrical, so ibig sabihin with respect to the y-axis, yung 630 mahati sa dalawa. So this is 315 and this is 315. Okay? So ngayon, let's just familiarize ourselves. Ano ba ang equation ng parabola? So ang equation ng parabola, dalawa 'yan. Kapag yung axis niya is vertical, ang general equation niyan is x minus h squared is equal to, merong constant dito, tapos y minus k. So palitan ko yung constant. Palitan natin na c. Y minus k. Where hk is the vertex. No? Tapos yung c, ano yan eh? Length yan ng latus rectum. Kapag yung axis ay horizontal, that is magbabaliktad lang. Y minus k squared is equal to constant x minus h. Magbabaliktad lang, no? So sa case natin, ang axis natin ito, vertical. So ibig sabihin ito 'yon, no? Okay? Tapos ang vertex natin ngayon is ito, 0, 630. So this implies that h is 0 and k is 630. So therefore, yung equation ng parabolang yan would be x squared is equal to the constant y minus 630. Okay? Tapos, kailangan lang natin isolve yung constant na to produce the equation. So maghanap ka lang ng existing point sa parabola. So, eto na yun. So as you can see, alam natin na horizontally that is 315, tapos vertically that is 0. So gamit yan, we can just substitute that to the equation to solve for the constant. So at 3150, we have 315 squared equals C times 0 minus 630. Kaya ang lalabas na C dito would be 315 squared tapos 0 minus 630 is negative 630. So divided by negative 630. That gives us negative 157.5. So we are actually expecting na negative dapat yung constant na yan. Kasi kung positive yan, ibig sabihin opening upward. Kapag negative naman, ibig sabihin opening downward. Eh di ba yung parabola natin, opening downward? No? Okay? So that is our C. So therefore, the equation of the parabola would be x squared equals negative 157.5 times y minus 630. Okay? Kapag sinolve natin yung y dito, in terms of y tayo, so divide mo to ng negative 157.5, so magiging x squared over 157.5 negative. Tapos itong 630 transpose mo, magiging positive 630. Kaya ito yung equation ng na binigay dun sa exam. No? So, pero pwede mo yan ma-solve, no, ng sarili mo, no? So, ganito 'yon. Anyway, kung gusto mo integration, edi ang gagawin na natin ngayon is mag-drawing tayo dito ng vertical strip na ang height ay y upper minus y lower tapos ang base ay dx. Okay, so therefore yung area niyan, very small area is yung height times yung base. Tapos yung total area will just be the integral of that. Okay, so yung y upper dito will be represented by the parabola. Tapos yung y lower naman will be 0 kasi nasa x-axis, no? So therefore, ang equation ng parabola ay ito. So ito yung y upper. So therefore, the area would be the integral of, substitute ko na yan, 630 minus x squared over 157.5 minus y lower na 0. Okay, tapos dx. Tapos yung limits natin will be from, so yung mga rectangles na to will be from here papunta dito. So mula dito hanggang dito. So this is actually negative 3150. So from negative 315 to positive 315. So therefore, the area here can now be calculated and we are expecting the same answer as the formula earlier. Okay, and that's correct. 264,600. Okay, and that is our answer. No? Pero again, kung alam niyo na naman yung formula ng area ng parabola, mas maganda. No? And that's how we solve this problem.